What's up with it, family? I am back. It's your boy, That Boy Can Cook. In the place, in your face. And today, as you can see, we're going to do something a little bit different. But we always make a delicious food over here, baby. So today, we are doing a product review. I had Char Meter reach out to me, asked me if I wanted to do a product review on the Sous Vide machine. So we're going to do us some Sous Vide filet mignons using this Sous Vide machine. We're gonna see how it works, and at the end, I'm gonna give you my honest, professional opinion, because I have used these in some of the higher end restaurants I worked in the past, so I know a little bit about it, and I'll be able to tell you if it's worth the purchase or if it's not worth the purchase. And also, if it is worth the purchase, we're gonna have a coupon code at the bottom with the link in it, and we can get it for 30% off. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna break it down, tell you the purpose of it, how it works, then we're gonna get rolling. Let's get it. All right, family, we're just gonna go over a little bit of the functions. We'll go over all the other stuff some other time, or we could just read it as we look it up and research it. Well, anyway, our heating power is gonna be 1,000 watts. The temperature controlling range from 25 degrees Celsius to 99 degrees Celsius. That's going to be 77 degrees Fahrenheit to 210 degrees Fahrenheit. And the max time, 99 hours to 59 minutes. So 100 hours basically, close to it, second under. Anyway, also has Wi-Fi connection. So you can download the app, and you can work it through your phone, control your temperatures through your phone, and everything like that. Let's dig in. Okay, so how it was delivered to me, it came in this box here. They also had it in a bigger box, which I wish they would have put some packing paper. It was just this in a bigger box, so it slid around a lot. Kind of dented the edge right here. I'm pretty sure it's not going to affect the product. Let's see how the packaging on the product is. All right, here's a little guide. Tells you how to work it, functions of it, etc., etc. You know, that's our guide. Let's get the meat and potatoes out. Alrighty. Okay. Seemed packaged pretty well. Get that out the way. Okay. There we go. This is our char meter. Forgive me, our Sous Vide. Char meter is the name of the company. All right. It's packaged pretty well. I can say that. So, and here it is right here. We're going to clip this to the edge of our bowl, pot, whatever you're using for your water. Here's the display. I'm about to plug it up. We can see how everything works on the display. All right, before we go over the functions and set our temperature on our Sous Vide machine, let's go ahead and get our meat seasoned and get it vacuum sealed up. Now, if you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can use a regular, the freezer bags, forgive me. Drew a blank for a second. The gallon freezer bags, you can use those. Just make sure all of your air is completely sucked out of the freezer bags. So let's just get our fillets seasoned, just regular old salt and pepper. That's all I'm gonna use. Now, if you want to add just some garlic butter, put you some herbs in there, you can do that, and you can vacuum seal it all together. But right now, we're just doing regular old salt and pepper for video purpose. And as you can see, they may be close to 1 inch thick. So you also have to keep in mind the thickness of the meat you're cooking. versus the time and the temperature that you're going to use on your sous vide machine. Let's get these vacuum sealed up. We're going to move on. We got the vacuum bags here. We're going to go ahead and get our meat and our vacuum bags. There we go. Just make sure they're flat. There's one. And two. So we're just gonna make sure they're flat. Let's get them sealed up. We got them bagged up. Let's get them in a vacuum sealer. And depending on the vacuum sealer you got, let me back it up so you can see. There we go. You just work it how it works. We're gonna close it. We're gonna seal it. Now seal. Let's get it out of here. We got our vacuum sealed fillets. There it is. All right, family, let's get this thing set. So press and hold your set button. You got beef, tender steak, rare, then the centimeters. You're gonna go by inches or centimeters, and your cooking time. To get to the next page, you got pork, tender, medium rare, same thing, centimeters, cooking time. One more time, you got poultry, chicken, dark, and if you want to go down, you hit your set, and it's gonna scroll through. Seafood, fish, very lightly cooked. Go through, just like this here. Veggies, same thing. Gonna go back, and we're cooking beef. So we're gonna hold it. It's gonna set the beef. Now, however you want it cooked is your temperature. Me, I like mine medium, not medium, well to medium well, or medium well to well done. Either or, I like it well done, basically. Medium well, well done. That's what I want. All right, so now I'm going to hit the time, the temperature, as you can see right here. It's blinking at 126, but I want medium well. I'm going down. So let me go up to 145. It's gonna give me my medium well. 5. Set. Now here's your time right here, blinking. I'm going the wrong way. So plus, I'm going an hour. Set. Now it's on minutes, and I'm going 10 minutes. So I'm going down. We're gonna do an hour 15 minutes. There we go. Set. Now we're gonna put it in the water, and we're gonna let the water heat. Family, as you can see, it's in our water. I got a little rack at the bottom. You also want to make sure you kind of keep your meat floating, or anything you're cooking. Keep it floating. Don't let it touch the bottom or the sides. That way it get an even cook all the way around, because this thing, it circulates the sous vide heat, making everything heat up at once to the precise temperature you want. All right, so as you can see, the water is already at 125. I start with some pretty hot water. So now we're just gonna hit start and let our water heat come to temperature. Once it comes to temperature, it will beep and let us know. And that's when we're gonna come back and we're gonna drop our fillets in there. But as you can see, See the water vibrating? That means it's going. It's heating the water. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and put our lid on it. I made me a makeshift Sous vide tub. So, just like that right there. And just let it come to temperature, baby. And we're gonna be ready to drop them fillets in there and see what this sous vide cooker really do. See if it give us the desired temperature we want. It say it cook it perfect every time, but we about to find out. All right, as you can see, it's at temperature, and also once it reaches its temperature, it's gonna give off a loud beep, letting you know that your water have reached the desired temperature that you have set. So now, let's drop our filet mignons in this water. Now let's get these bad boys in there. Let's go ahead and remove our lid, our makeshift lid. Just get them in our water. There we go. And they're gonna sink. That's what you want. There we go. And there, as you can see, they're not touching the bottom. They're not touching the sides. They're sitting in there exactly how I need them to be. Let's move it out a little bit. There we go. All right. All we got to do, family, is pop our lid on it. And it took the perfect amount of time for the water to heat. I set it at 1 hour and 15 minutes. It took 5 minutes for the water to heat. So now the temperature that I needed it to start at is at 110. I'm sorry, the time I needed it to start out is 1 hour and 10 minutes. So we're gonna let these cook for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Gonna come back. We're gonna take them out the bag. We're gonna pat them dry, and we're gonna sear them. We gotta sear them. You gotta have that texture. You gotta have that sear flavor on these steaks, or it won't be the same, baby. So let's let this do its job. We'll be back 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I'm gonna continue to give you my thoughts on the char meter sous vide machine. So far, it's doing its job. It's working like it's supposed to be working. We're gonna see what the finished results are in a minute. All right, family. Our cook time on our sous vide is ready. So this is what we got right here. And it's actually, I cooked it for about, it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I misjudged on the time I should cook it in. So I went back and just restarted it and did 2 hours and 20 minutes at 145. Take them out the plastic, get your paper towel. We're just gonna pat them dry. You won't get a good sear if they're wet. So let's just get it flipped over. Pat them dry. As such. Gonna drop some oil in our pan. Ooh, that pan a little ashy. That pan a little ashy, but that's all right. So let's just let this heat up. Just get it all around the pan. All right, so our oil is hot. Let's get these in here. Give it a good sear. Just smash, make sure it's completely touching the bottom. Same with the other. We're just gonna sear it for like a minute on each side. All right, family, been about a minute. Ooh, there you go, look at that. That's a good sear right there. Get this other one off too. Oh yeah. Good sear. Gonna sear the other side for about a minute. We're gonna pull it off. We're gonna let it rest. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be all. We're gonna cut into it. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this Sous Vide machine. Gonna be it, y'all. We'll be right back. Here's our Sous Vide filet mignon steaks, baby. Yeah, family, as you can see, got us a good crust on there. Good sear on both sides. We're ready to cut into it. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay. So that's our perfect medium right there. And as I started cooking it, I realized I set it to 145. That's for your medium temperature. I should have set it to 155, 160 for the well done, medium well to well done. But this is beautiful. Look at that. Evenly cooked. Evenly cooked. All the way. It's a good medium right there. That's a good medium right there. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Like butter, baby. Let's do the pull trick. Look at that. Oh, look how tender that is. Look at that. No force needed. That's it right there, family. All right, family. That is it. That is all. We just made us some delicious filet mignon using our Sous Vide machine, y'all. All right. So, if you like me and you love cooking or you're getting into cooking and you want to make it easier, because a lot of these equipment, all of this other little stuff, you really don't need, but it makes cooking easier. And if it's easier, then it's enjoyable and you'll do it more often. So for me, this product does what it's supposed to do. It heated to the temperature. Everything was well explained. I have a little bit more knowledge, but pretty simple. Read your directions. If you need to, watch videos on YouTube. Make sure you start with this video. But overall, char meter, Sous Vide machine, it's a good buy, I would say. Especially with the discount code. I think with the good discount code, it's only like $74, $75, which is good considering what some of these things cost. So, if you just want to upgrade your kitchen arsenal, you want to get you a Sous Vide machine, I would recommend a budget-friendly, well-working Sous Vide machine by Charmeter. So if you're interested, check in the description. I have a link down there for you. And that's it, family. That boy can cook. Oh, I almost forgot. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you found value in this video, hit the subscribe button. Share it with your people. Make sure you turn on the notification bells so you know what we're doing, when we're doing it, because we always doing this delicious cooking, baby. And sometimes we're going to be bringing you some products, some yay or nay products. Do you need them? Do you don't need them? It's all up to you. But that's it. That's all. That boy can cook. Out the place. Out your face. Till the next time, family. I'm gone. Yeah. Don't forget to check out in the description about the chart meter.